Hi everybody, it's Amber from A&E Family Farm. Just want to come on here and give everybody an update. It's been a few weeks since we've had a video out. We've been extremely busy. Have a little bit of bad news to share. Show you what our bad news is. Our little Sissy, she's broke her foot. She broke it Thursday night, so a few nights ago. Yesterday we splinted it and wrapped it, so she hasn't went too far from the barn. So yeah, that happened. We didn't know. It happened Thursday night. We didn't know until Friday afternoon that it was broken. We had some more sad news. Puppy got one of my ducks. So in the commotion of all that going on, Eric yelled and I ran outside, and little Sissy got her foot caught in the fence and was screaming, and Eric was running to check on her about the time she got out. And then we had the commotion with the duck, and so we went and got the duck taken care of, and then we never did go back out to check on the goats again. And so I was gone Friday. Eric didn't see it until Friday evening when he was feeding and saw that she was limping on it and not walking. So back to the story with the duck. What happened with the duck? I went to feed the ducks like I normally do, and you know, the dogs always follow me down to the pond. They know the ducks. After we feed the ducks, they get their treat. Even the cat gets a treat when we get back from feeding the ducks. And I came back from feeding the ducks, and Sugar never came back to the house with me. I didn't think a lot about it because she ran off behind the woods, as you'll see right back here, after something when I went down to the pond. Most of the time it's a little squirrel or a bird. Didn't think a lot about it. Then I came in the house. I started supper. When I started supper, Eric came in and was yelling that Sugar had one of my ducks. So we went out to the duck. Didn't see any visible injuries on the duck. I thought it was going to be okay. We took it back down to the pond, put it on the water. Well, it swam just a little bit, and then it went right back out to right back to the bank. And then one of the male ducks, the other male ducks, this was a male duck that died, came over there and was holding its head underwater, like trying to drown it. So we got it, brought it back up to the house and put it in a dog crate. I thought I could rehab it, and then it took its last breath and died. So needless to say, all that happened at the same time. Tinker's little girl got her foot caught, and Eric just assumed that it was okay because it ran off right after it happened, and then we were messing with the duck. So that's the bad news. We got her leg splinted yesterday. Gave her CDT vaccine a little bit early. She's 6 weeks old, so I called Ann. She said just to give 1 cc, but that you could go ahead and give it early. So I gave her 1 cc of the CDT vaccine, and I'll be giving her the full dose 8 to 10 weeks with so then maybe she'll have full immunity for CDT. Wasn't able to get any penicillin. It was the weekend, and so I think she'll be okay. I didn't see any skin breaks at all with the the fracture. So we took some PVC pipe and made a splint and then wrapped it really well. And so she seemed to be doing okay. We feed our goats sea kelp, and sea kelp helps boost their immunity, and Anne told us all about that. So that's what we use with our goats, is the sea kelp for their immunity. So she should be okay. I know I have seen her eat the sea kelp. She does like the sea kelp. So hopefully she'll be okay. Just leave the splint on there for a little while and we'll see how she does. So she's been staying pretty close to the barn and not following everybody else around. But we do have some good news. I'll take you up here and I'll show you, so follow along. So the good news is, I guess it's good news, we have another project in the works. We have our barn material that has came in. So we will be getting ready to start our barn build. I'll show you. The barn is going to have a hallway here. You can see Eric's got it marked off. And then we're going to have lean-tos that come off on either side. So we will be building the middle part, hall part of our barn first. And after that, after we get all that built, we'll get our material for our lean-tos off the side. So we will be extremely busy coming up. We already dug the footers. You can see we already dug the holes. We dug those back in October when Eric had rented the skid steer and we were putting the fencing up, and we were having such a hard time getting our fence post holes in the ground because the ground was so dry. So we already knew where we wanted our barn and how we wanted it. So he went ahead and drilled those holes so we would have those. We just may have to shave a little bit off the sides to make the hole in the right position. It wasn't totally right when we dug those, but for the most part they're there. And you saw last time we were over here with the boys. We weaned them from their moms. Here they come running out of the woods. And Maggie is over here. We had Max over here to begin with, and it just wasn't a good fit with Max and the boys. So we moved Max back to the moms, and we have Maggie over here with the boys. I think Eric's going to feed them. He's getting the duck feed and fish feed out of the truck. So, hey, Whiskey. We're going to keep Whiskey. This is Whiskey with the blue eyes. We're going to keep him, I think. And we're going to, as soon as Tinker's little boy, the one that we showed you, the little Sissy's brother, we're going to keep him. So when he's able to be weaned from his mom, we're going to move him over here and get rid of the other two boys that we have. Sell those. And that way we won't have just one buck over here by himself. What about it, Maggie? You like being with the boys? She likes being over here at the front of the house so she can watch us. Boys do too. They're spoiled. They're spoiled. Spoiled rotten. Spoiled rotten. So, anyway, that's the projects that we got going on. We have bad news and also good news at the same time. So, I guess that's just what happens on the farm. You have to have wins and you have losses. So thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for all your support. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And once again, I'm Amber from A&E Family Farm. Thanks for watching.